Reaching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 10.
Just like they paid a lot for memorabilia when it's a one-of-a-kind ball sitting at a silent auction, we're hoping that they'll do the same for a digital version of that.
Now, a new company wants to connect fans with the world of college sports digitally. They're also giving student athletes a way to make money from their name, image, and likeness. Thanks for being here for your local news at 10. I'm Marley Capper.
And I'm Chance Stickland. The company is called Next Name, and the father-son duo is starting with players at the U of I.
That's right. WCIA 3 Scarlett O'Hara joins us live in studio. Scarlett, how does all of this work?
Well, they designed a digital platform for fans to buy digital collectibles of their favorite teams and players, kind of like a baseball card online. They say it makes it easier for athletes to make money from their name, image, and likeness. College athletes would have played for free until last year.
Every year they make billions of dollars on the talent that makes nothing.
But then Illinois lawmakers changed the game. They started allowing players to make money using their name, image, and likeness.
We're in a new world of college sports, and if you want to attract talent to your teams, you're going to have to support those teams.
U of I alum Stephen Thayer and his son wanted to give fans a unique way to support their favorite teams and players.
And as a lawyer, it hit me. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the solution. We can sell the NIL of a player by selling NFTs of the player.
NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, are digital collectibles. Thayer co-founded Next Name, a company that sells NFTs of athletes, starting with some Illini.
Buy a pack of baseball cards, it's a picture of the player with some stats and information on them. That's really all we're talking about, digital trading cards.
He says some NIL business deals can be complicated and athletes might not see much profit. But through Next Name, over half of the profits from each token go directly to the players.
Oftentimes it's businesses that are wanting to get something in return from athletes, and this just seems like a real genuine way for fans to show their support for us.
The platform aims to support all Division I U of I teams that are interested. Volleyball player Kyla Swanson says it's nice to be recognized along with football and basketball.
It was eye-opening to see how many people really do support us, but now people can walk around and have Kyla Swanson in their phones.
Thayer says this is just the beginning. He hopes to work with more schools that have a large fan base, and there's a digital world of possibilities ahead.
And way down the road, you'll be buying tokens and putting them into a fantasy football league or basketball league or volleyball league.
Fans can already purchase some Illini NFTs, and if you'd like to find out how, you can visit our website, WCIA.com. Marley?
Scarlett, awesome. Thank you so much. Firefighters from Hoopeston were called to a Watsika early this morning to assist with a structure fire. It happened at 534 East Walnut Street at 11:30 in the morning. We've reached out to the Watsika Fire Department and are waiting to learn more.
If driving through the U of I campus is part of your commute, listen up. A road construction project is entering a new phase, shifting from one lane to another. The construction is taking place on 4th Street northbound. This is part of the City of Champaign's 2022 Concrete Street Improvement Plan. And starting Monday, the closure between Armory and Daniel will shift to the northbound lane of 4th. It's expected to be completed in early October.
Police respond to mental health crisis cases often, and the U of I Police Department wants to provide qualified care. Today, a group of officers trained with social workers to address those calls. The REACH program has been active for about a year, and today they learned how to handle crisis cases with people who have disorders like schizophrenia. In those situations, behavioral health detectives will be dispatched along with a crisis responder. They work as a team to connect people with the resources they need during a crisis and can follow up with them if long-term care is needed. They say this kind of specialized training is useful even for calls that don't have a mental health component, and it's just one way the officers can build skills on the top of their base training.
Because we have mental health professionals on staff, we have the ability to sort of make more detailed trainings throughout the year happen. And so like today we're really focusing on one specific type of disorder and what that looks like and how we can respond.
Not only can they learn how to respond, but it builds their apathy up. The team worked through response scenarios and listened to audio voices that simulate what people might go through in a mental health crisis. It really gives them some perspective.
Marley, we have another Out of Town coming up, and this one involves tractor. Have you ever been on a tractor?
I haven't. My boyfriend's family has a farm, and there's some big tractors, but I've never been brave enough to get in them and go mow some grass. You?
I have not either. It's not so much scary, it's just kind of intimidating to look at.
Yeah, it's intimidating.
But it is a tradition for one family.
That's right. We're going to take a look inside the vault at the last time we went to our town Christmas.
When it comes to family time, it's hard to beat a hands-on activity. For the Craigs, their tractors bring them together. Darren started pulling when he was a boy, and now that his kids are growing up, they're all getting into it.
The competitiveness. We're very competitive, whatever we're doing.
I'm beating my brother now.
Most of the time he beats me. It just happens that way.
Big brother Dylan says his passion is more on the mechanical side anyway.
There's valves you got to turn on, and you got to turn on switches.
He says his ride is special because of what's inside.
This has all the old parts off of my other one, so it's kind of, I don't know, I guess sentimental to me.
Younger brother Derek admits he's not quite as experienced as some other pullers.
They always ask how old I am.
And what do you say to them?
12.
But even so, he's taken his talents on the road.
We go down to like southern Indiana. So I'm like on the littler tractors. I've been to Tunica, Mississippi, Lincoln, Nebraska. So I've been about everywhere.
They've traveled quite a bit, but the Craigs say there's no place like home.
This whole park area will be completely full, and it's all free to the spectators.
5 years ago, they helped add tractor pulling to the Christmas Day celebration, and it's grown ever since.
Family's here, friends, everybody's here watching.
On the other side, up on the hill kind of over there, we do bring in some bleachers, and a lot of people bring their lawn chairs and their sun tents.
Down the track, it's a blur.
It's very short periods of time on the track, then it's right back to the shop.
Most times out, we break something. But when you push them past the limits, things happen to break.
But that's all part of the fun, and it brings everyone back together again.
The boys have to go out in the shed and fix them.
And you help a little, right?
I help once in a while.
Well, this is just the start of Our Town Christmas. WCIA 3 Sarah Lehman went to town, was gathering lots of stories. We'll make sure to share those the rest of the week. We want to invite you to what's shaping up to be a really spectacular Our Town live broadcast this Friday. The people of Christmas are really going all out to create a blockbuster event.
They sure are. There will be food trucks, including one serving homemade ice cream. Can't go wrong there. Dozens of vendors selling arts and crafts, kids' activities like face painting and bubbles, and so much more. We hope you can make the trip to Christmas Park on the square, right in the center of town. We'll be there from 4 p.m. with CI Living through the end of our 6 o'clock newscast.
All right, Seth joins us. How is that weather gonna, temperament out for us for our town?
Looking like it's going to be dry, maybe a little bit of showers there by the time we get to Friday. We know for sure though things are going to be warming up, but overall this week looks to be dry. Stay tuned. Details coming up after the break.